Not this lipstick all over my teeth like that. Huh. Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Tosin T. So today's video is going to be a 3-in-1 get ready with me. This company named Alimice hair, they sent me this really nice body wave hair. It's 13x4 and I feel like it's 24 inches. The exact specs of the hair will be in the description box. I'm getting into the whole doing the hair thing and I decided, okay, let me touch this thing a little bit. Like, I don't want to just have to get the hair, give straight to my hairstylist. I want to actually touch it a bit. So I decided to dye this hair jet black and girl, I did a good job. And I don't care if it's an easy thing to do. I did it pretty good. I'm also in the process right now of setting up like my recording space. I basically just got new lights and just kind of I bought a lot of things to like decorate the background, so hopefully by the next time you guys see the next video, it'll be like stuff in the back so the video can look, right now it just looks really dry. I can't wait to set that up so that, you know, it just looks a bit more YouTube-y, like, you know. I'm gonna be putting out so much more content, like I promise, especially because summer's coming up, school's gonna be over, like I'm gonna actually have time. I still do work, I still study, I still take exams, so adding in YouTube, it's a lot. So yeah, if you want to see how I got this makeup look, how I got my hair to look fab, how I got this cute outfit, keep on watching. So guys, like I said at the beginning of this video, Alimice did send me this hair. The box is kind of like messed up and wrinkly, but I think that just happened during the whole shipping process. So once I received the hair and I took it out the bag, the first thing that I seen was a thank you card, which is always cute to receive from hair companies. And then I also got a wig cap. I also got lashes that I'm probably going to end up giving to my mom. And lastly, I got an elastic band that I actually didn't end up using on the wig. So once again, this hair is 13x4 body wave and 24 inches. I like the feel of the hair when the hair came in. The only thing that I didn't like was it just kind of wasn't as brown as I wanted. I feel like it kind of had little like red-ish streaks in the hair, so I definitely was like, oh no, we gotta dye this thing black. So I just went to my local beauty supply and picked up a Adore jet black color. And now me, I don't be doing hair, so this was straight improv. I literally took the lid of one of these storage boxes that was laying around my house, and then I went to the kitchen and I grabbed some plastic wrap and I just wrapped that all around it so that that could basically be like a barrier, because I didn't want to get the whole thing, like I didn't want to get black dye all over the thing. So this is what I used, and then once I wrapped it, I just end up putting a towel down so that it doesn't like get on the floor or anything. And so this is quite easy. It's not a hard thing to do. I just put gloves on and I basically just put the black dye all over. I was focusing mainly on the outer part of the hair because it doesn't really matter for it to touch every single piece, but as long as like when people look at me, it looks black. So I got it all over as much as I could. I got it inside a little bit, but I didn't force it. And then for the front of the hair, I just poured the dye into like a dyeing cup, and then I parted the hair, and I was just really careful because I didn't want to get the dye on the lace. And so like, I know it's kind of sped up, but I definitely did take my time and like make sure that I'm not getting it too close to the lace. And then even when I did go close to the lace, I was like going really slow. So I kept the dye on the hair for about 15 minutes. Then I washed it out. Then the next day it was time for me to get my hair done. So as soon as I got to my hairstylist's house, she went ahead and of course hot combed the hair back. She didn't have to pluck too much. She did minimal plucking because the hair already came pre-plucked. So that was really good. I really liked how the hairline looked, and it laid really nicely as far as just like how it looked. She did do the bald cap method where she just put the cap on my head and she sprayed it down with got-to-be spray and dried it down, and you know, the whole process. And then she went ahead and put the hair on the head and sprayed that down, and it was already looking really nice. And then she went ahead and added some edges to the hair, and it just got on fleek, it got cute, and that was pretty much it for the hair. Okay guys, we're about to get straight into our makeup. So right now, the only thing that I'm sad about is the fact that my eyebrows aren't done. It's gonna make this 10 times harder, but we're still gonna get it done. It don't really matter like that. So my hair is already curled. I'm just hoping that it doesn't fall by the time because it's really humid in Houston right now. Summertime, I usually have dry skin. My face right now is just not giving the girls what needs to be gave. So I'm gonna take the Mara Badescu Skincare Facial Spray. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of this. I'm gonna go ahead and spray that on my face just to like refresh. I think I'm gonna let the rest of this video just be a talk over because I'm just like, I wanna listen to music. Like, I wanna listen to music. I don't feel like sitting here and talking right now. But the next video, I'll try to make the next makeup video I talk through. But today, we just gonna talk over, So first off, I'm going to take the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask and I'm just going to put that on my lips for moisturization. It's really good. I got it from Sephora for my birthday. And then second off, I'm going to take the Pore Professional and I'm going to put that just kind of in my T-zone because that's usually where like I mostly get any type of oil. I know this primer is really good for oily skin, so I'd rather use this first than use the Milk Hydro Grip later. I'm now going to go in with my Airspun powder and I'm just going to put that all over my face. I know this is a trending TikTok hack. I learned it about a year ago and I've just been using it ever since and it works really well. I'm then going to take my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray and I'm going to spray that on my face. The only thing I don't like about this spray is I don't like the smell. It smells so, I don't even know the word, just like, I don't know the word. But I'm gonna then take my Milk Hydro Grip and I'm gonna put that all over my face. This is my favorite primer. It makes sense like that. I can't even get into it, it just makes sense. I'm then gonna take my NARS Radiant Longwear Foundation and I'm gonna go ahead and just blend that into my skin. It is a little bit darker, but honestly, it's about to be summer. And I like going darker on my foundation anyways because I feel like it just ends up completing the look at the end. I'd rather do a darker foundation than a lighter one. But yeah, to be honest, I love this foundation. It's just very buildable. It's easy to work with. It's not too heavy on the skin and it also looks like skin once you blend it in. So you guys, I accidentally turned off my camera when I was putting on my concealer, but I used the Makeup Forever HD concealer, but it's honestly not that big of a deal because I'm still going to put on more concealer later on, so it's actually fine. But I'm going to take this dark shade from this NYX palette and I'm going to go ahead and just kind of contour my face a little bit. I like going into the palette with the brush instead of like putting the cream on my face. I feel like this just allows me to build it up so that I'm less likely to put too much product. I'm kind of just building it until I see where it's like, okay, it's enough. I'm then gonna take my Tarte Shape Tape and my True Match concealer and I'm gonna use both of those to just like basically highlight my face a little bit more. Yeah, you guys already know that I like to use multiple concealers. It ends up looking really nice towards the end of your makeup instead of just using one layer of concealer. I'm then going to take my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer and I'm just going to like basically cut where I contoured. I think this is a hack that I seen on Instagram Reels if I'm not mistaken, or maybe even TikTok, but I think it works really well. I just like the way it cuts your cheekbones and just gives that chisel look. So the hack with this is that you can't blend the concealer down because it's gonna actually bring your face down. So when you're doing this part, you have to make sure that you're kind of just going back and forth and blending it in the exact area that you put it. Don't bring it down, don't bring it up, just go back and forth. So to set my face, I'm going to use my Sacha Buttercup and I'm also going to use my Laura Mercier. I recently got a mini from Sephora. Please don't let those people fool you and make you feel like you need to get the big one because honestly, setting powder lasts you years. Like the mini is going to last you so long. So you don't even have to waste your money. I think the mini was like $12. So go get that Laura Mercier, girl. So I'm going to take this Morphe Beauty Blender that I have, and one of the sides is kind of squared. I use that side, I put it in my setting powder, and I go ahead and cut my cheekbones again. I make sure that I take it all the way to my mouth. I don't just like stop in the middle. So for my brows, I'm gonna go in with this Fenty Beauty brow wax. Man, this thing really changed my life. Like, you actually need a brow wax. Stop using bar soap. Stop using got to be glue. Stop using spray. Just go get a brow wax. Like, honestly, when I got this, I seen a difference in my makeup routine. Like, it makes sense. It makes sense. Go and purchase it now. But one side is basically the wax and the other side is the spoolie. So I basically just go back and forth, and I put the wax on, then I put the spoolie, and then I put the wax, and then I put the spoolie, just until I get it to how I want it to look. Then I go in with this NK auto liner. I think it's in the shade light brown, and I just basically fill in my eyebrows. I do have an eyebrow routine already up on my channel, so I didn't want this section to be too long. If you really like my brows and you really want to see exactly how I do them, you can just watch my eyebrow routine. Okay, you know what? Let me just show you guys a little bit. I don't want to leave you guys hanging. So I'm going to take my eyebrow gel and I'm going to just fill that into my brows, and I use a lighter one first and then I use a darker one second. I don't know why I do this, I just like doing that. And then I go ahead and conceal my eyebrows. They honestly don't look too bad. Like, you can walk out the house like this, but concealer just makes it more perfect and just gives it that really snatched look. I'm now going to take my MAC Studio Fix powder in NC50, and I'm going to use that to brush away like the powder that I used to set my face. Am I the only one that starts sniffing and doing all this extra stuff when I'm doing my makeup? Like, I feel like there's probably something in here that I'm allergic to, because every time I'm doing my makeup, my nose starts running. Like, it's actually weird now. So I'm going to go back in with my Urban Decay, and I'm going to set my face over again. I love doing this in between my makeup steps. It just keeps your face nice and set. And then I'm gonna cut my cheeks again. I do repeated steps a lot. Like, I do everything over and over and over again until it looks exactly how I want it. I took my Fenty Beauty bronzer in the Mocha Mommy shade, and I just used that to bronze up my face. I did go a little ham, but it's okay. You can always take your beauty blender and just go over the harsh edges, and it literally just blends it right in. I'm then gonna go into that NYX palette one more time, and I'm gonna go ahead and like just contour out my nose a little bit. I try not to go too ham, because nose contour is just scary, because I feel like once you put too much, you're literally just fried. So I'd rather put a little bit than build my way up. Don't just slam a lot on your nose, because there's really nothing you can do. I mean, there's probably some type of hack that you can do to fix it, but I wouldn't know what to do. But I like to go in with some concealer, and I go down the bridge of my nose. I feel like this just, I don't know, it makes it more perfect, because I feel like once you start contouring your nose, you kind of lose that concealer that you put in your face towards the beginning of the makeup routine. So I just kind of put that back there so that it can look complete. And I always use the leftover product that's on the brush to kind of just act like a, I guess like an eyeshadow. I kind of just blended it into my eyes, and it just ends up looking like an eyeshadow look. So now I'm going to take that Morphe Beauty Blender, and I don't know how to explain this, but I basically just go on the outskirts of the contour, and I just kind of cut it so that it can be very, very precise, and it's not like messy. I'm literally allergic. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm literally allergic. But I'm gonna go ahead and take some mascara and put that on my eyes. You can use any mascara. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Then I'm gonna take some blush. This is my Wet n Wild blush. I like to sometimes put blush, just tap it a little bit on my nose and just around my face, just so your whole face overall can like look really rosy and cute. Then I'm gonna take this like Beauty Supply duo palette that I have, but you have to be really careful with this one, because this one is literally like pink of pink. So I even take another brush and I blend that one out so that it's not too heavy. Then I go back in with my Fenty Beauty. I leave that powder that's on the outskirts, and then I go back in and just like, you know, add some more on top. I then take my Huda Beauty setting powder. I like using a lot of setting powder, to be honest, because I feel like it gives your end product of your makeup just a very neat look. Like, go back in with the setting powder towards the end. I went ahead and threw my lashes on off of camera, they're so cute. Love these lashes. Then I cut my face again. Like, I'm not playing when I tell you guys that repeated steps is very important. Like, I'm doing it 3 times. I'm not doing it for no reason. Like, the outcome is actually gonna change your makeup, I'm telling you. I'm then gonna take some concealer and I'm gonna put that on the like tip of my nose. I'm gonna take my pinky. I'm just gonna blend it out. This is gonna give me that like pointed nose effect without doing anything, just because I don't know how to explain it, but I just feel like it works, and y'all can see that it works. So now it's time to brush everything away. Make sure you brush. You don't want your makeup to look cakey at all, so you genuinely have to get rid of like all of that powder. You can honestly blend it into your face while you're blending it out, but just make sure that everything is blended out completely. I'm then gonna take the Beyonce of setting sprays. I'm gonna spray the Morphe Continuous Mist all over my face. I honestly drown my face in this, but I feel like it actually does something for me, because the times that I didn't put that much, it didn't come out as beat. You need to look like they poured water on your face, to be honest. But I'm gonna take my MAC Chestnut liner and I'm gonna just use that to line my lips. This is honestly the perfect liner. It's like just like an everyday liner. I feel like everybody should just have it in their collection. If you don't have chestnut, like, you need chestnut at least. So I was recently at Ulta and I decided to join the rewards program, and they actually gave me this Kylie lip kit for free. It's actually the color Ulta Beauty, so I didn't even know what shade it was going to be. They said I get it for free. So I came home and I was like, let me try out this shade, and it actually looked really cute. It was like a really hottish pink type of color. Not something I usually do. I usually like go for like a nude look, but I added this NYX color on top, just a little bit of it. I don't know, just to add a mix, because at first I was feeling like it was too hot, but to be honest, now that I'm looking at it, it honestly looked cute from the jump, so I didn't really have to add the NYX. Then lastly, I'm gonna take my Beauty Supply lip gloss in just a clear color to add on top. Perfect for summertime. And of course, this wouldn't be a complete makeup routine without my lovely moles. They have to join me. And the last thing I always do is clean out my nose ring. It's a must. I like my nose ring to stay nice and clean. Now look how I ate the girlies up. Look how I ate the girlies up with this makeup look. Like, it's actually so cute. I'm gonna leave all the details to where I got this dress from. It was actually just like a random Instagram boutique that I seen. The dress is honestly really cute. It fits really nicely. This is a size medium. I'm 5'8", so I like to get a size medium so that it's not too short. So guys, that's pretty much the whole look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna link down everything about this dress below. Thank you to Alimice here for sending me this hair. This hair is actually really it's a given. I wish I knew how to curl. I'm gonna probably learn how to curl so I could keep up with this type of hair. Everything about this hair will be linked down in the description box. Make sure you guys go ahead and follow me on Instagram so you can keep up with me, and I'll see you guys in my next video.